I've heard people say that too much of anything's not good for you, baby. But many times as we've loved and shared love and made love, I just don't know about that. Oh, I'm just not sure about that. Barry White. Oh, well, my darling, I can't get enough of your love, babe. I don't know why. I can't get enough of your love, babe.
You're bringing over yesterday's show
right, I know.
into today's show.
I know, right? I thought we were over the past.
Still feeling it.
I know, no, still feeling it. Sweating in here, man. It's party time, Mom. Welcome to another episode
Love it.
of the Barry White Show.
Oh, tonight we're Barry White.
Well, I'm Charlene Prather.
Right, okay.
I am a transracial, transgender gubernatorial candidate in Texas. And, of course, Hot News Natalie, Party Foul Steve, and the lovely Tony Powell at the bar, sitting up there.
Because we didn't have enough women on the show, we
More
thought we
estrogen.
would bring
Yes.
another.
I'm starting to get in cycle with y'all, okay? I think we're going to, all of our
Cycles are going
Our
to
cycles are gonna
collide
sync up,
together.
right?
It's going to be great.
Come right together.
I got mine on the 18th. I got mine on the 19th. I got mine the afternoon of the 18th. Oh, my God.
Hold on, let me check my app and see when I got mine.
Ooh, where's the moon? Candice, the queen of the Ethiopians, and the puppet master Mark driving us into the nether regions of all things estrogenic. I hold in my whiskey-stained fingers some things that we're going to read today that y'all are going to enjoy. Now I'm holding some things that are going to piss you off. We're going to get into that, too. I promised you yesterday to get pissed off. I don't know, man. I'm in a good mood.
What are you going to start
Lisa
with first?
Page, Lisa Page made me do it. How the hell are you?
I'm good.
I'm in love with a stripper.
Wow.
She's
I
not
know.
a stripper anymore.
No. That was the past. That was the past.
Listen,
Sometimes in my room by myself.
man, it's crazy. It's Tuesday.
What's the date today?
Feeling it. Who knows
Christmas
what day
is
it
right
is
around the
anymore.
corner. I'm getting nervous.
2020 has been a shit show.
Yep.
Someone shout out 2020. I mean, this whole thing. What it proves is that the powers that be out there will destroy the world in order to keep power.
Mm-hmm.
All right? That's what 2020 has proven to us. 2020 has really been no different from any other year, if you look at it. But we created an environment that is a nightmare. We created it.
To allow it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And we
it's being
allowed it.
allowed.
Yeah.
And then we had, you know, I mean, things you can't control, like Kobe Bryant and his daughter, proving to us that, you know, some people aren't ready for helicopter parenting. There's just some things that we learned by that. Is that too soon? It's not funny. What are you
Everybody's laughing, so it's not too soon.
No.
Just leave Elvis alone.
Yeah, right. Elvis.
Who's that? No, just kidding.
Yeah, who's that? Listen, man, all guys know that you got to make it to the bathroom to die. Elvis taught us that in 78? Elvis taught us that men want to lay their head down on the cold tile of the bathroom floor and exhale their last. Or in Elvis's case, you just load up on narcotics and fall and hit your head and have a hematoma and a brain bleeding. While you have two women in the bed.
Wow.
He was loading up on Viagra.
He's loading up. Bam, bam, oh, concussion, I'm dead. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, 2020. So you see, we've lost artists, we've lost athletes in years past. Now everybody's like, oh, all the great ones are dying. That's because all the great ones are 70-something.
Yeah.
They're getting up there, and they've lived hard.
Mm-hmm.
Hard. That's why they are dying. So it's not that 2020 is any different. I mean, just get ready. Chuck Yeager died. See, now Chuck Yeager, last week, he died 97 years old. The greatest pilot in history. First man to break the sound barrier, Chuck Yeager. 97, that's when living was right. Why he lived so long.
He lived a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to live that long.
He was,
Really?
He was from West Hamlin, West Virginia, I think. Okay. Not that matters, just dumb trivia that I know.
Thank you.
That's good. Good to know. West Hamlin, West Virginia. Shout out. West Hamlin.
I think that's
So
in
big
Lincoln
fans of
County
West Hamlin,
somewhere.
West Virginia.
We see you.
We see you. We're there.
Have you been across that big bridge that's named after you?
Take me home.
Country roads to the place I belong. Do you know who sang that?
That's John Denver.
West
Lord.
Virginia,
Another person who shouldn't have
mama.
been flying.
Who?
John Denver.
John
Oh.
Denver.
He
That
crashed
rings a
his
bell.
own plane.
Rings a bell.
Crashed his own plane.
Bless.
Yeah, JFK
John F.
Jr.
Kennedy Jr., another person who shouldn't have been flying his own plane.
But yeah, piloting.
I mean, when you're flying upside down and don't know it,
Yeah, it's bad.
and you think down is up,
Well,
there's only so high you can go.
We don't trust the instruments.
one thing's for sure, I'll never be flying my own plane. Not on purpose. If I'm
No
flying the plane,
kidding.
y'all are all screwed.
Oh boy! All right, let's break a break because we got to get into some stuff. It's the season for giving. Patriot Mobile's back with a brand new Christmas promotion just for you. Those of you in West Haven, West Virginia, especially until December 19th, you can get a Samsung A11 for yourself and for someone else. That's 2 phones absolutely free, Free, free. You can bring your own phone if you want. You can get a free month of service with Patriot Mobile. You're going to get the same nationwide coverage because you're using the same towers as everybody else. Plus, they got plans to fit any budget. Patriot Mobile is America's only Christian conservative wireless provider. They're going to take a portion of your bill every month and help supply Bibles for kids. Can't beat it. Switching is easy. Just go to patriotmobile.com/Chad or call their U.S.-based customer service team, 972-PATRIOT. That's 972-PATRIOT. If you're a veteran or a first responder, you're going to save even more, so go check them out. patriotmobile.com, safe service. Same, you get a lower price. They're going to celebrate Christmas with you, and you're not going to feel guilty about it at all. Get free activation and a special gift when you use offer code CHAD, C-H-A-D, patriotmobile.com/Chad. Go there today.
Yeah.
Are you guys on Nextdoor?
Yes.
Yes. I sure am. I don't ever post, but I like to read through them.
Where everybody's all up in your business.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what's going to be built on this property and that property and complaining about the apartment complex that's 5 miles away and the gas station. So you can follow them on Twitter. It's Best of Nextdoor.
Oh, I'm not following.
that's
I
good.
actually have the app and I get the notifications from my neighborhood.
You can get on Twitter. You can follow Best of Nextdoor. I'm going to share some of these with you. These are some true comments from real people. These are your neighbors, folks.
Yep.
These are the people you live with.
Hence the name Nextdoor.
Yeah. See, when I got on Nextdoor, I thought literally that was something like, this was years ago. I just thought it was like my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And they put something together, which it is your neighborhood if you sign up for your neighborhood.
Yeah, and you.
But I
and-
didn't realize this was like a nationwide thing.
I didn't either. I customized it to just get stuff updates on my neighborhood. I didn't know there was even a Twitter account.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
Well,
get
this
into
is
it.
Best of Nextdoor. At Best of Nextdoor.
I'm excited.
Durham, North Carolina. Let me take you to the neighborhood in Durham, North Carolina. Not West Haven, West Virginia.
Is this like Girls Next Door?
No.
Oh, wrong app.
Different one. Different one. My
Sorry, dear.
mother was on Girls Gone Wild, and everybody bought that DVD. I know, because they got that explicit warning right there on her boobie right there. It's a tattoo. It's a tattoo. Did you hear my mother's coming to town
No, when?
next week?
Bring her here.
Oh, I'm making her. I'm going to have to gag her.
You
and
need
tie
to bring
her
her.
up.
Yes, I want to meet her.
Oh, my gosh.
She's the OG of the party time, Mom.
Party time, Mom. 2 goats having sex in public. On my way to work today, I witnessed 2 goats having sex out in the open on the corner of 86 and New Hope Church Road. If these are your goats, please tell them to be more discreet and teach them better manners. We're in the South. I would hate for them to defile the morals of this wonderful community. A bunch of goat ropers.
That's funny.
Yeah. Here's a trending post. What's the point of birds? They're taking up too much space. Just get rid of them. How?
And now it's trending?
Yeah, that was trending on Nextdoor.
These are real people.
Yeah.
putting that out
Oh,
there.
look, we already showed the clip of the girl last week who just said, just print more money, the whole inflation thing. That,
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Fixes it all.
Yeah.
fixes it all. Just
Well, money's not real
deflate
anyway.
it. It's a construct. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Who/what is White Claw? Underage kids trying to steal White Claw. Does anyone know these kids? And there's pictures you see there. I think they live around here. There's a picture of 2 of the 5. The one who's actually tried to steal the White Claw ran away before he could get his picture. What is White Claw?
If their parents would give them White Claw, they wouldn't have to go steal somebody else's.
We used to do that when we were kids.
What?
Not steal White Claw, but we used to find, I shouldn't tell them myself, but we used to find open garages in the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Because we live down in the woods, man, but if you trek through the woods, we could eventually hit a neighborhood. Get back there and you find people leave their garage doors open. Because these were pure times, children. And they always had a refrigerator in their garage, and we'd go in there and steal their beer.
I took a beer out of my uncle's fridge on the way out of his house one day. Coors Light. I was
beat your ass all the way down the street?
No, I tried to drink it. I went behind the shed and I went, and then it all came out as soon as it went in. It was like
awesome.
The nastiest stuff. Now I love it.
He's never drank beer since. Oh,
No, I learned to
like it.
overcome it.
That's a fantastic story. Here's hashtag poll of the day. Poll, who wants donkeys for coyote control? 88% said yes.
I've heard this is true, that people do
Well,
put the...
they do.
Yeah.
A donkey will kill a coyote.
Yeah, they'll stomp them to death. So there you go. Yeah. A whopping 12% said no.
Now, if you're talking about the coyotes that smuggle people into the country, that's different.
That's just different.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see how a coyote can actually bring a child across.
I don't know
that's
that a donkey
little
would do
bizarre.
any good there.
Yeah.
Unless donkey's a term.
Here's
means
one
something
that
else.
just hurts my head. I have a whole bunch of match civil wear.
Stop.
41 pieces of civiler. Total 8 knives. Spell knives right, which is amazing. 17 forks
Autocorrect.
and 16 spoons. Random civil wear.
Let me tell you, that is exactly how I voice text, and I don't change it. You just have to figure it out if you get a voice text from me.
That's so... Or like... That belongs on Facebook Marketplace, not on the Nextdoor app.
$10 civilware. Here's your one. Seeking corgi for 1 hour.
What?
Does anyone have a corgi we can borrow for an hour or two Saturday evening, May 19th? It would be from 6 to 8 p. Or it can be earlier, later, shorter, longer.
What?
It would be for a royal wedding viewing, and the corgi would receive much admiration and care. Thanks. Okay. Corgis are quite regal, I assume.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a puppy corgi? They're the
Their
cutest
little
things
butts.
you've ever seen.
Their butt shake so cute.
Here's an ad. Maggie's Chicken Bears. Maggie is selling chicken teddy bears. Chickens have plenty of extra parts. I can make 2 bears. $25 if you supply your own chicken. $35 if I supply the chicken. Edible and can be cooked. Great family activity. Can also make clothes.
Oh my God.
I am actually really interested in that one. I need to see this
Is there
process.
a number? Is there a contact on that, Chad?
No, we would call them. We'd call them right now about those chicken bears. Here you go. Sweet child of mine constantly playing. There's a house on the corner of blank that has been blaring Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses on repeat for the last 3 days. I knocked on the door, but no answer, and the mail is piling up, newspapers piling up, so I have the feeling they're out of town and maybe left Sweet Child playing and forgot to turn it off. My cop friend says they can't do anything without probable cause except write a noise violation if it's after 10 and stick it on the door. It wouldn't be so bad if it was at least the album Appetite for Destruction on repeat, but after 3 days of opening riff of Sweet Child, gets really repetitive. The solo is great, though. Even after 3 days, I get into the solo, and then it starts again, and that riff is just so repetitive. It's driving my family bananas.
There's some old guy in there dead.
Wellness
somebody
check?
might need to call and check on Earl. Oh my God. I love it. I
That
love
was
people.
funny. That's funny.
People are crazy.
I saw one that said, can anyone help tell the city to move the deer crossing sign? This is obviously too busy of a street for deer to cross, and it's not safe. Let's pick a more rural place to put the deer crossing sign so they can cross there.
It is unsafe. It is. Cursing at my dog. This is in the Broadlands. This is Sharon in the Broadlands, Ventana Enclave. Whoever just told my dog to shut the up needs to come to my house and speak to me or my husband directly. Well, Sharon, that rhymes with Karen.
Yeah, I was just going to say Karen.
Was that you, Tony?
No.
Was that you?
No, you know me and dogs. Now, if it had been a cat, that would have been a different story.
Watch out, there's cat fans.
Does anyone know why a
Yes.
helicopter's flying back and forth this evening? It's flying very low. Something going on? The response, helicopter mating season. The males fly low to show their tail rudder. Thing of beauty. Lucky to catch them in the wild. There were 8 responses that said thanks.
Those are the best ones, though. The people
like
that are
that.
actually like really wanting to know and asking a serious question, and then you have all the people that are just
I'm so
joking.
following this on Twitter.
This is the
Yeah.
best.
It's awesome. Mill Park. Not to be confused with West Haven, West Virginia. Mill Park. It's windy as shit. Seriously, nonstop for a week, especially in our neighborhood. Someone please call the police about this.
They've been defunded.
There were 561 reactions to that, and 85 people are tweeting about this.
Oh my gosh! Stop.
Oh, upset with my neighbor's Wi-Fi name. This is
Oh no.
Leroy from, or could be Leroy from this, and he's white, by the way. His picture's here. Creston Kenilworth. Hi, all. Now, we all use devices to connect to the internet and whatnot, and my grandkids come over and use their phones and iPads too. Well, the other day, my grandson went to connect to the Wi-Fi, and our neighbor's router name is All Cops Are Buttholes. Now, my wife and I are very upset because he started crying, and we had to explain to him that indeed all cops are not buttholes, etc. It's just generally a rude thing to broadcast. Is there anything I could possibly block this signal or possibly call the non-emergency police and have them go over and give them a stern warning? I bet they wouldn't like to hear about a network named All Cops Are Buttholes. Any ideas, guys? Well, Leroy.
Leroy.
Well, Leroy, we do indeed hear your complaint, and we understand that sometimes children are subjected to weird Wi-Fi names. And not all cops are buttholes, and while we agree with that, some cops are buttholes, and that's okay. Except for the one that pulls Steve over and let him go with just a warning.
Shout
Got
out.
a warning from a Texas state trooper in Hillsboro, Texas.
Oh really? Well, let's talk about shout out the
Not
cop that pulled me over.
Petrovich. Petrovich.
Yeah, Petrovich is a butthole.
Officer
No.
Petrovich.
Yes, he is.
You were doing 29 miles an hour over the speed
in
limit.
his defense,
getting home quick over the
it's
bridge.
like, you gave me no choice.
He did really say that.
And the thing about
like-
it is, yeah, that was the first time I've been pulled over since I've had concealed, carry permit. And so I handed him my license and that. And I said, and by the way, there's a firearm in that bag sitting right next to me. Thank you for letting me know. And he said, I'll be right back. And wrote me a warning.
Well, I'm glad that worked for you because it didn't work for me.
Yep.
30 miles
well,
over the speed limit.
I mean,
in Slake.
You both have long hair, but he has better boobs.
He does. He
Oh.
does. He does. I'm.
You might have went into Karen mode.
Yeah.
No, I was.
She had to poop.
I did. Sorry, officer. I
I
really
think
said I
all
had to go
Karens need a poop.
I got a stinky. Steve said, I got a firearm right over here. And she's like, I got a dookie in my butt. I conceal carrying something else, yo.
I gotta go drop the Huxtable kids off at the pool.
My Lord. Direct the emails to @LisaPage made me do it, and please send her a copy of
Stop.
Non-Racist Baby.
I know. Anti-racist baby. Please send me more copies.
Wow.
How many copies do you have now?
What?
How many copies of that do you have now?
Well, I'm fixing to go to another Target and just head over to the trash can aisle and grab all those books. I'm going to actually move Candace Owens' books right to the front, put the Anti-Racist Baby, White Fragility books way to the back.
They should sell them as a package deal.
Oh, yeah. Like a 2 for $3 or 3 for $2.
Get you some clear packing tape and just...
Wrap them up. Clear wrap them.
That's right. White Fragility. Throw that in the bundle.
We're going to do some more. I'm
trash.
going to do some more of these here in a little bit. But before we do that, speaking of chocolate, Built Bar.
They have white chocolate too. So
They got these little goodies right here. Let me open these up if I can.
that's the Built Boost.
It's the Built Goo.
Lots of good flavors. All your essential vitamins.
Oh, there's a handy little
Oh my
tab.
gosh.
The
Somebody
handy
was in.
little tab right there. These are your Built Goos right here. You just squirt those in your mouth.
Take them as a shot and then
Now, you
chase
put
it
'em in
with
a
some
drink.
water.
You put them in a drink, can't you?
Yeah, you put them in like a 8-ounce bottle, 16-ounce bottle.
Built Bar's got all kind of products that are cool.
Yeah.
But the Built Bars, of course, it's a candy bar. It's a protein bar. It's great taste. They got all kind of good stuff. Great taste. It's fantastic. It's a fabulous taste. Protein bar tastes like candy bar. You got 18 amazing flavors. All of them covered in 100% chocolate. You got the nut flavors. You got the non-nut flavors. Soft, easy to chew. Built Bars are healthy. They're good if you're health conscious. You can lose, maintain weight while indulging in a delicious treat. Built Bars are low calorie, low sugar, high protein, high fiber. What I want you to do is go to BuiltBar.com, use promo code CHAD, and you get 20% off. If you would take some of those,
No, that's just bouncing off
you
my
know
chest.
what? If you would take some of those, you wouldn't have to poop so much. All right? Use promo code CHAD CHAD for 20% off at BuiltBar.com. BuiltBar.com. Go there today. This almost makes me want to go on Nextdoor and just start leaving weird comments.
Please do
just
that.
to see.
Please
Yeah,
do
to
that.
see the reactions and the replies.
Yeah. What is the psychological purpose of you leaving your, what was it, garage door open?
What is the point of leaving your garage door open? I'm just asking. Just general. What? But why? Why would you leave your garage door open? This guy really wanted to know.
So that Chad can go get beer.
That's right. Or Party Foul Steve.
Well, I was going to say there was one night I left ours open, but I was drunk. So,
One
You're
night?
excused.
yeah, that one night.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
one
answer.
night.
I mean, everybody on that thread was making fun of the guy. Like, ooh, not, this was clearly not I think the guy was asking intentionally a serious question, but those kind of questions just get
Here's
sarcastic.
your one from Sunnyside. Handyman, ? Gender inclusive upgrade.
Oh.
I noticed that we collectively are working on finding a non-awkward gender inclusive upgrade to the term handyman. Hey neighbors, let's pick one and start using it and watch it spread.
What?
I'm going to open the conversation with 2 suggestions. Handy folk. Both singular and plural. Handy, used as a noun, both singular and plural.
I mean, who couldn't use a good handy?
Seeking recommendations for good handy folk. Seeking recommendations for a good handy.
Yes.
I mean, who isn't?
There's only one person in this room I could recommend.
Who isn't looking for a good handy?
No one. No one's looking for a good handy.
Oh.
Why would you get a handy?
Why not?
You always need a good handy.
Go ahead. I'm just going to let that weight sit there.
I don't
What? Natalie, what?
I don't want to say it. I'm just saying you don't need a handy.
Well, there's sometimes
You're
you
your
could
own
use
for
a
men,
handy
you're your
or-
own best handy.
Yes.
Like men, you are the best handy.
Are we still talking about like wiring and general household?
Yeah,
Sure we are. Yep.
Yeah.
plumbing,
Jobs.
that kind of thing.
Plumbing.
Yeah. Just certain jobs.
Plunging.
Cleaning the
I need
pipes
a handy
out.
for certain jobs.
I think men are good enough to be their own handy.
Yeah.
Maybe. Here's one that, of course,
What if they
made the
didn't have
news
hands?
last week, and we got to talk about this. I couldn't help but notice your Christmas lights display. During these unprecedented times, we have all experienced challenges which casual words just don't describe what we're feeling. The idea of twinkling, colorful lights are a reminder of divisions that continue to run through our society, a reminder of systemic biases against our neighbors who don't celebrate Christmas or who can't afford to put up lights of their own. We must do the work of educating ourselves about the harmful impact on outward-facing display like yours can have. I challenge you to respect the dignity of all people while striving to learn from the differences, ideas, and opinions of our neighbors. We must come together collectively and challenge these institutional inequities. St. Anthony is a community welcoming of all people, and we must demand better for ourselves.
Okay, fire it up.
So your lights
Are offensive.
are an outward expression of systemic biases against people who either don't celebrate Christianity or can't afford to put lights up themselves. We live in St. Anthony, which is named Saint Anthony, which is a Catholic name of sainthood. Catholicism is a Christian sect. We, the people of St. Anthony, don't want you showing your Christian biases.
No twinkly lights for you.
Jesus. Oh, sorry. That shows my bias. I can't say Jesus. Buddha. Abraham.
If I'm the person that got that letter, I would go all Chevy Chase Christmas
I'm doing-
out on my
The
yard.
little lights aren't twinkling, Clark.
Just
I know.
for that
Thanks for
person.
noticing, Ed. Oh, my God.
And then you invite Uncle Eddie over with his RV, and it just gets the party
100%.
starts.
And have those lights tuned in onto that radio
100%.
at 87.9 with all your loud music. Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I would do? I would sit out in front of their house playing Sweet Child of Mine on repeat.
Yes.
Good solo.
She's
Good
got
solo.
eyes of the bluest sky. Oh, my God. She's white. She's blue-eyed. That is harmful. Your lights are harmful.
I'm so offended by your Christmas lights.
Go to hell. Wait, that's a Christian construct.
I'm pretty cool with the lights. Just these giant blow-up snowmen that are like big as the house out front. Is that
Yeah.
a little too much?
Never. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Christmas.
This
Little,
year
little.
you got to go big.
Well-
If I can't have Christmas lights, nobody can have any damn Christmas
Well, no,
lights.
see, now in today's society, you can. You just go over to the, better neighborhoods and you take some of theirs and bring
Yeah.
them over to the
Right,
poor
right.
neighborhoods.
Still, they're
Yep.
big blow-up frosty.
Like the neighborhoods that
See,
have the
here's,
full
here's
candy
the
bars.
problem, guys. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
Let's
Halloween
stay on
in the
topic.
open garages
Stay on
so
topic.
you can go get their beer.
This is the issue with our world today. If I can't have it, then nobody deserves it, right? If I can't have it, then nobody else deserves to have
Or
it
I make
either.
you feel guilty for having it because I
Right.
can't have it.
So I don't have it, so therefore the haves, you need to cater to the have-nots. It's a bullshit attitude. It's a bunch of crap. St. Anthony. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. If I can't have it, nobody can have it. That is not how we live, folks. And what's funny is this letter does exactly what it's accusing the person with the lights of doing. It's not accepting of others.
Yeah.
This person who's writing the letter is
Yep.
not accepting the person with the lights up.
Yep.
You're not being inclusive. That's why they whole coexist bumper sticker. That's a bunch of BS too. Because the little crescent moon wants to kill the cross and the Star of David, and the Star of David wants to kill the crescent moon. And I mean, I could go on with this thing. And then the whole, it's like Garth Brooks sings, when we can all worship from our own type of view, when the world's big enough for all different views. Well, that's a bullshit. You can't. So, okay, that means white supremacy. We should be able to embrace that, right? Nation of Islam, Black Nation of Islam. We should be able to embrace that hate group, right? What about Islamic terrorists? I mean, that's how they worship. Why can't we just embrace them too? Because it's not all inclusive. You can't do that. They're all assholes. Sometimes people are just assholes. So you can't do that. So if you're going to accuse people, let's just all be embracing. Yeah, that's the whole thing. You want to embrace everybody except the people you don't agree with. You just want people to agree with you. Say it, Steve.
No.
I know you want to say it.
Nope. Not going to. Can't.
It drives me crazy, man. St. Anthony. What you do is you just put a sign up that says, I'm doing this for all of you who can't afford lights. You just put a sign up.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You know, I already said I'm putting a socially distanced manger with masks. And somebody's already done it. You see that?
No.
Yeah. Candace, you sent me that yesterday or the other day? Yeah, they put out a big socially distanced manger scene. Everybody's wearing a mask except Jesus. He's going to die anyway.
And I don't guess the wise men were anywhere near.
Oh, no, they were spread out, but they were wearing masks.
They weren't.
Well, that was the only situation where you could actually be socially distanced from your spouse to make that baby.
Yeah.
Time to put up more lights, people. Hey, holidays are coming up. Put your lights up. I got another perfect gift for the tactical gear lover in your life. It's called Tac Pack. You've heard me talk about it. I love it. It's the monthly premier subscription box for military tactical prepper and Second Amendment enthusiasts. And if you're like me, you're going to love it. $49.95 a month. You're going to get at least $100 worth of gear from different companies like 511, Sons of Liberty, Gunworks, Mission First, Tactical, Armor Spec, whole lot more. Every month they're going to send out AR-15 parts, accessories, EDC tools, knives, other gear to keep you prepared for when the poo hits the fan. And we know there's no end in sight for that. They just unveiled their December pack. Got one of the coolest gunsmithing tools on the market. And you're gonna receive multiple American-made parts and accessories from them. Packs are gonna sell out. They always sell out early, so sign up for the December pack ASAP. Use promo code CHAD. I spell it Chad at checkout. You get an extra bag of tactical goodies shipped out with your first pack, absolutely free. Go to tacpack.com. That's TAC pack.com. Use offer code Chad. Be right back. So Candace likes to bring me all these little editorial pieces, these opinion pieces that people write for these newspapers. She especially loves pissing me off with Cosmopolitan magazine.
They're the worst.
Cosmopolitan used to be like 415 pages of why she shouldn't have sex with you. But now and you'd rub the perfume on you.
Oh, yeah.
But now it's all about these woke people. Here's one written August 13th, going back a little bit. Bam. I'm moving my family to Canada to save my black son from America.
Good go.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye. We're going to be down here hanging Christmas lights.
And saying Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Or Kwanzaa, whatever.
Yeah,
Are they from Chicago?
Dreidel.
I mean, that's a smart move.
Yeah, if they're in Chicago, you might want to get them out. It's true. They ain't got long to live. They're living in South Side of Chicago. George Floyd's murder was ultimately a reckoning. It was a recognition. I can't do this. I can't put my children through this. Every parent mourns the loss of innocence for their kid at some point. The first pet that dies, a friend who moves away, but as parents of a black child, my husband and I know that one day we'll have to have the talk. The one we've already started with our 3-year-old son, Khalil.
Did they get Khalil the anti-racist baby book? They sound like parents that would have the collection.
When they say the talk, the
Yeah,
same one that we got?
Nope. Nope. The one in which we have to tell him that because he is black, capital B, which apparently he's close to divinity if it's capital B, Khalil is. He's more likely to be harmed by the police, convicted of a crime, and underpaid for his work.
Yeah, you just set him up I think you're setting him up for failure when you have that kind of talk in that manner. Because they'll spend the rest of their life.
Yeah, well, when you put the fear in God
fear.
and your kids that the cops are all bad And then we wonder why these guys run away when cops tell them to stop.
So Kentucky Kyle and I, we were driving down the interstate the other day, and high-speed chase blows past us, right? It's gone, right? I'm like, you're not going to get away.
Mm-hmm.
But you have this mindset, I got to get away. Either you're already a felon, you're on parole, probation, whatever. But either way, you're setting them up for failure with that. You've already built a mindset. Yep. You're exactly right in that regard. There's more I want to say, but you'd take it wrong. And
well, my dad was a cop for 30 some odd years, and he hated it when parents be in the grocery store, something, watch out, police, they're gonna lock you up. And he would hate that because it automatically put a fear in that kid from that age that the police are bad.
Yep.
That goes back to the video that circulated in the summer of the little girl who was 4 or 5, little black girl, and the cop came over to hug her, and she said, "Are you going to kill me?" I'm sorry, a 5-year-old little girl doesn't just come up with that. She was taught by her parents that cops are bad. So she said that to this cop. It went viral in the summer.
And her Wi-Fi was all cops are buttholes.
That's right. And coexist, guys.
Coexist. As parents of a black child, my husband and I know that one day we'll have to shatter his world.
Stop with the dramatics. It's so annoying.
Our family isn't alone. Sabria Smith and Lamar Smith live in Buffalo, New York. They're working on a move to Ontario. When Lamar runs to the store, Sabria wonders that he won't come home alive. She's tired of feeling that way. That's right. You can't die in Ontario, by the way. Can't. People don't die in Ontario. No one dies in Eastern Canada. Lamar says, how would you spell Lamar?
Lamar.
L-A capital M-A-R-R.
Oh.
That's the way they spell it.
Put a little twist to that.
Can you spell Sabria?
Sabria, S-A-B-R-I-A.
Yeah, he just changed the, Lamar.
Lamar. He's
Lamar.
So like the feminine, he's the Mar in French. But a female, as law would be. Anyway, that's the pronoun, or the
that's right.
Not the pronoun, but the whatever.
I like the games that we have now with these names because we're trying to figure out what the pronouns are.
Sabria, Sabriyyah. And Khalil, spell Khalil.
K-A...
Wrong already.
C.
K-H.
Wrong already. K-H-A.
K-H-A-L.
You're already putting speed bumps in their life.
Mm-hmm.
By giving these names. Just like the other day we were at the restaurant, he said, no, my wife spells Dakota, D-E-K-A-T-O.
Right.
You can't expect anybody to know those names or to spell those names or to pronounce those names right. You can't. And then what happens? You get offended.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
You get offended. What? You're not saying my name right. Well, your name is spelled Decado. No, it's Dakota. All right? You're already setting somebody up for certain things in life. And I'm not saying they should get murdered over their name. Of course not. But I'm just saying, this whole counterculture identity that wants to separate people see, this is the whole thing. You want this all-inclusive culture, right? Christmas lights are offensive because it excludes people. We want this all-inclusive coexist thing. But what do? We individualize ourselves to a fault. And then say, hey, don't pick on me for being an individual.
Mm-hmm.
You follow what I'm saying on this? And that's not a black thing. That's not a white thing. It's just, I want to put purple in my hair. I want to have tits and a wiener. I want to be an individual, and I want you to respect my individuality. But, let's all collectively come back together and be unified. We can't do that because you've spent all of your time, energy, effort, and money making yourself so individualistic that nobody can even identify you anymore and figure out what your freaking pronoun is.
Yep.
We don't know.
No one can relate.
Are you gender biased, gender fluid, gender spirit, gender whatever, pans, trans, trains and automobiles? I don't know what you are.
Mm-hmm.
Tits and wieners could come in handy occasionally.
No, right.
So even with names like Dakota that's misspelled, and Khalil and Sabria and Charlinqua and all of these things, we make fun of it. But here's the thing: you've individualized yourself to the point we can't collectively come together. I want you to be unique. I'm not telling you not to be unique. I'm telling you, be unique. I don't care if you call yourself whatever, Baba Fooey. Call yourself whatever you want to call yourself, but don't hold me to the standard.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Whoo!
That's what I'm saying. You want to individualize yourself and then say, oh, my son's going to get picked on. That's because you isolated him to the point where you can't help but notice his little pansy ass. You told him to be afraid of the cops. The cop walks in the door and he's like, oh, shit.
Yep.
And you know what? He looks guilty.
Yep. That's it.
The cop goes, what are you doing? Oh, shit.
Yep.
I was
You've
speeding.
conditioned him for failure. That's where I'm at.
No, I mean, I don't even know what to say because that is so on point. All of it. Every single thing that you just said.
That's the whole deal.
It is. It's true. Don't get mad at me if I can't.
See, now I said I wasn't going to say anything that's going to piss people off. But there it is. I said it.
That was so good.
We want to individual ourselves to the point of a fault, and then we want everybody to come together.
Yep.
Well, we can't come together because you've made yourself. You got the streaks in your hair. You got so many piercings in your face that your skin whistles when the wind blows. I mean, we don't know. You got a wiener? Do you not have a wiener?
Right.
I don't know. You're a hot chick. No, I'm a dude. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm in. Let's get together.
Hold that thing out of the way.
Hold this thing out of my way over there. I got a business to do down here. Holy Lord, have mercy. Put your Christmas lights up. Hang tight. We'll be right back. I love everybody, but people piss me off. They really do, Lisa.
I'm with you.
Because the reason they piss me off is they want me to be held to their standard.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hold you to my standard.
Yeah.
I don't need you to drive a truck. I don't need you to wear a cowboy hat. I don't need you to be white. I don't need you to go hunting. I don't need you to go fishing. I don't need you to value the things I value.
We're not mind readers.
I mean, that's not what coexisting is.
Yeah.
Coexisting is universe, you know? It is versatile. It is diverse, but it is unified. It is the universe. We don't live in a monoverse where everybody's the same and they're automatons and everybody just marching to the same beat, you know, like Sweet Child of Mine.
Like, wouldn't it be nice if we just all minded our own business and just stayed in our own lanes and stopped worrying about what everybody else or the people that are so worried about what other people think of them or being afraid to say certain things to certain people? What if we just all stayed in our own lanes and just did ourselves? Like, just do you.
And not try to set rules according to what you feel is necessary.
Just do you.
Imagine there's no stupid Saint Anthony. Imagine all the twinkling little lights you see.
Oh, shoot. Drop a beat.
I'm in love with a stripper.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That's so offensive.
Full circle.
Lisa Page made me do it. Party Foul Nation. Tony, thank you for really chiming in today. Really.
With this group? Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you, girl.
Tony's like, I'm not even trying.
You got to get in the melting pot. You just got to throw it in there.
I'm too much of an individual for that to happen.
There you go.
Go to
Ooh,
watchchad.com. Come see us in Toledo after Christmas. We love you. God bless you. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.